guys, welcome to my crazy kitchen. I want to make an apple, I don't even know what it's called. It's like an apple crisp breakfast snacky thing, baked, I don't know. We're just gonna go with it. But I wanna show you how to make it, and this is gonna be my first time trying it, so I'm really hoping it turns out well. This ring light whole situation is pretty cool, because now I have that thing where you can put your phone in the middle of it, and it's sweet. And just please excuse my shaker cup obsession over here. We're gonna get rid of the evidence over there. But I'm trying my best to keep this in one little area, but there's so much stuff and I have a tiny kitchen. So without further ado, let's jump into making this recipe. Let's go. Okay. So the way that this recipe works is that you have all your ingredients, duh, and you're gonna blend it. So I'm gonna use just my Ninja, that's what it's called, just to blend it all together. But I'm gonna take you kind of step by step on how it works. So what I'm gonna do first is I have a few of the main ingredients out here, but I'm gonna show you because you're gonna need one apple, and I left this out overnight. Actually, no, well, I guess, yeah, I left it out overnight. I never put it in the fridge, so it is warmer, room temp, but I don't think you're supposed to put a cold apple, but I'm gonna, I'm gonna use a potato peeler and then just a large knife of your choice. So you're supposed to peel and then chop this so that it's smaller. I'm hoping this works. Okay, step 2 with the apple is to chop it up. I'm just gonna make it little cubes, and I'm also just gonna do that, and then I'll cut around the little core piece just to get rid of those end bits. Ta-da, all cubed. Okay, so everything else is pretty just straightforward of what it is. So grab your handy dandy blender, and I'm gonna just throw all the apple chunks in there so I can clear this out. Okay, so the next ingredient is oats. So I just have the old-fashioned rolled oats. I don't know if that's what they're called. It's those big double bags from Costco. I like them, so that's what I use. And then this little measuring cup came with my oat container, but it's 1 cup. So you need 1 cup of oats, but you want to leave a 1/4 cup until the end, because you're gonna blend it all in here, and then after everything's blended together, you're gonna take that last 1/4 cup of oats and just fold it into the mixture so you still have that oaty texture in it. Next thing we are going to put in is honey. Okay, so 3 tablespoons. Actually, we're gonna switch that, okay? We're gonna do coconut oil first, because it's either 1 tablespoon of butter or 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, and I'm gonna use coconut oil. But I don't wanna dip my honey covered teaspoon thing into the coconut oil, but I'll do it vice versa. So 1 tablespoon. Now we're gonna add 3? Yeah, 3 tablespoons of honey. Okay, so we got oats, apple, honey, coconut oil. We need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I hope I have enough vanilla. Wow. I had the exact amount that we needed here. Going down the list here. Oats, apple, honey, vanilla. We need cinnamon. Okay, so it says 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, but since I just used, oh my god, since I just used the teaspoon with a wet object, or a substance, I'm just gonna, I was gonna say, can you really have too much cinnamon? But yeah, you can. Okay. Half a teaspoon baking soda, half a teaspoon baking powder. Let's do that. So we're gonna do baking powder first. So we got half in there. And then we need soda. Half. Okay, and you're gonna need plain yogurt. Okay, so it's 3 tablespoons of yogurt. I'm just gonna use this like plain, I think it's no sugar added, Greek yogurt, and then it's 3 tablespoons. But I used my tablespoon, so I'm gonna use a spoon and I'm gonna eyeball it. Probably good enough. Let's hope. Okay, the last ingredient is 2 eggs. Okay, so what it says to do is to blend it all together and then add in the last bit of the oats. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna definitely mute this part for y'all because it's gonna be loud and nobody wants to or needs to hear that. But I'm gonna use the pulse setting so I can pick and choose how long I want it to go for, because I don't think, obviously I'm probably not gonna want to overblend it. So let's do this. Let's check this. Looks good. Okay, so what it says is to add in the last quarter cup. So cooking videos are not my forte, specialty, whatever you want to call it. So if I like am talking and then I walk somewhere, just ignore me, because I like, when I cook without making a video, I clean while I cook. So then I'll be like talking, and I'll go to my sink, and I'll continue talking, and then I realize I'm not in the video anymore. So I'm gonna use my spatula, completely off topic here, and I'm going to take out this little thing, because we don't need that. And I'm gonna scoop it into here and then mix in the last bit of oats, just because I don't really want to mix it in here. So have the mixture, last quarter cup, dump it in there, perfect, and then I'm just gonna stir it in here. Okay, so with this recipe, you want to preheat your oven to 350, or I think it was 180 is Fahrenheit. 350, I'm just gonna say that because that's what I'm going with. And you're gonna use a little pan. So like, I don't have any little square long ones. Well, I have a glass one, but I don't know where I put it. So I have this little round one. I've grabbed 2 in case, but I think I might just be able to use 1. But I put some coconut oil in it, and like I rubbed it around because I don't use like lard or anything like that, or I don't have any pan spray right now. So I just put coconut oil, but what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna dump it in here. And I'm gonna spread it around and make sure that it's not too thick, but yeah. I think 1 pan should be enough. I have some apple chunks in here too, so I'm actually kind of excited for when that melts, because it's gonna taste more like an apple crisp. Okay. So that is all the ingredients put in. It says, yeah, 300, just kidding, 180 is Celsius, 350 Fahrenheit. I'm at 350, I just don't know. Holy, brain cells are gone. I just don't apparently know the difference between the Celsius and the Fahrenheit. So, yeah, it says put all ingredients in a blender, and then, or you can use a processor to like blend it all. 3/4 of the oats, and then mix in the last quarter of the oats after. Line a smaller size baking pan and pour mixture inside. Bake for 20 to 30 minutes or until the toothpick comes out clean. Good mother of a gold. I need to learn to speak English properly. And then just says, after baking, let it cool. Slice, put the slices into an airtight container in the fridge for at least an hour. The cake gets better the longer it's cooled. Enjoy for a breakfast or dessert. So I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna do. So that's that whole recipe. This is everything you get. It's like this little pan. I'm gonna put it in the oven right now. So mine is already heated up to 350. And then I'm going to let it sit for about 25 minutes and then I'll test it and then see how much time it takes for me to do it. With that, I'm going to make like an icing thing to put on top, which is not in the original recipe, but I'm going to show you guys how I do that. But I will get back to y'all when the cake is done and cool. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I just put it on a plate for now, but I am going to put it in a container. It's just in the dishwasher currently. So I'm gonna make this like icing thing. It's a protein icing, super basic, super easy. I'm gonna show you all how to do it. I'm gonna put it in a container and then I'm not actually gonna put it on the cake until I go and eat it because then it'll just get all mushy. Yeah, we're just gonna put it in a container. Okay, gonna get this. So the way I make this is I use transparent isolate protein powder from Believe Supplements. You can use code Karen to save 20% at checkout. I'll leave y'all the link in my description, but I'm just going to take like a legit scoop from the thing. I have, like I think I just said, I have transparent, so I have to use the flavors. So this is vanilla ice cream. So good, the light's blinding it. I just put 1 scoop of the flavor anytime I use a scoop of the protein. I don't feel like I need to put any more. It's pretty sweet. And then I'm just gonna use some almond milk, but with doing this, there is no like exact amount. You're just gonna do it until you have like the consistency you like. So I'm literally just gonna, and you want it to be like an icing texture, obviously, but you don't want it to be too runny and you don't need too much. So you don't wanna have to continuously add more protein powder if you add too much. Okay, so that's my icing. I'm going to do a little test and see how this tastes, so I can tell y'all if it's good or not, because I'm making this video for the first time and I haven't actually tried it yet. I need to take a second because I'm looking at this. So this is my cake and this is my cooling. This is for pots. This is what I'm gonna eat. It looks exactly the same. That is weird. Okay, I got my plate. I'm just gonna grab a knife and I'm gonna just cut it into like a pie, probably. Ta-da. And then I'm just gonna take a bit of the icing and drizzle it on top. That is it. Let's see how this tastes. Guys, the flavor of the cake is just great. And then that little bit of vanilla ice cream protein powder icing, it tastes like when you eat an apple crisp with vanilla ice cream on top. But it's healthy, so we're winning. And it's moist, it's not like dry or anything. That's freaking good. Okay, that's a win. I'm really glad that turned out well. So, if y'all like this video, give it a thumbs up, of course. Leave comments below if you want to say anything. Any other foods you want me to recreate that can be made healthy. And don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, that's all I was gonna say. I thought I was gonna have another train of thought coming. Did not. Okay, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more videos with me. And I'm gonna try, and I know it says every time I start making videos again, I'm going to try to keep up with it. I'm pretty motivated right now to make more. I have some ideas, so let's try this. Let's do this. Have the best freaking day ever, and I'll see y'all in the next one.